In the waters of the Black Sea and the Sea of Azov, the enemy deployed 4 cruise missile carriers. No significant changes in the operational situation were noted in the Volyn, Polisia, and Siversky areas. In the Siversky direction, the enemy carried out artillery attacks in the area of Boyaro-Lezachi, Sumy region. In the Slobodshansky direction, the enemy is trying to create conditions for the offensive in the directions Izium, Barvinkov and Izium, Slavyansk. In the Kharkiv direction, a group of enemy troops is conducting a defensive operation to prevent the Ukrainian units from advancing toward the state border to the north and northeast of the city of Kharkiv. At the same time, the enemy is trying to run assault operations in order to improve their tactical position. The Russian aggressor fired artillery at the settlements of Ruska Lazova, Stary Saltiv, Chahuiv, Peshenihai, and Bayrak. In the Slavyansk direction, the enemy focuses its efforts on conducting an offensive in the direction of Dovhenk, Dolina. Ukrainian soldiers successfully repulsed the assault in the directions of Sulihivka, Vernopija and Dibreven, Kurulka. The occupiers carried out remote mining of the area near the settlement of Dolina. In the Shivorodonetsk direction, the occupiers carried out artillery shelling in the areas of Lysychansk, Shivorodonetsk, Loskudivka, and Spirn, as well as inflicted an airstrike in the area of Lysychansk, and ran assault operations in the Shivorodonetsk industrial zone. Ukrainian defenders successfully repulsed an enemy assault near the southern outskirts of Lysychansk. The enemy, with artillery support, launched an assault in the direction of Vovchoyarivka, where a firefight continues. In the Bakhmut direction, the occupiers fired artillery, targeting the areas of Bilahorivka, Yakovlivka, and Mayersk, and inflicted air strikes in the vicinity of Yakovlivka, Mykolaievka, and Pokrovsk. The enemy captured the settlement of Mykolaievka. The enemy's reconnaissance attempt in the direction of Myronivka-Vihelherska TPP failed. The occupiers were forced to retreat, having suffered losses. Russian invaders launched a missile strike from 222M3 aircraft on the town of Kostiantynivka. In the Kramatorsk, Avdiivka, Novopavlovka and Zaporizhia directions, the enemy exerts systematic fire along the line of contact in order to restrain the actions of our troops and prevent their transfer to other directions. They carried out airstrikes in the areas of Pavlovka and Vuhledar and shelled the area near the village of Siversk. Ukrainian soldiers have once again repulsed the assault in the Maryanka area, forcing the enemy to retreat. In the Southba direction, the Russians have focused their main efforts on holding gain ground. As a result of successful offensive action on the part of the Ukrainian units, part of the enemy forces left the earlier prepared defensive positions and fled to the area of Olyin.